In this video, we'll try to implement the maximum balance parenthesis problem, but it will not be like just finding out whether the parentheses are balanced. We will enhance it to a manner that in some of my interview it has been asked to me that you need to find the uh, maximum sequence of a balanced parenthesis, right? So if you understand this problem statement, the kind of DSA technique we will apply over here, that will help you in implementing all kind of variation revolving to such kind of problems, right? So over here, the input we have got is something like this. So up and until this point, the parentheses are balanced, right? So that's why it is present inside this output. Now this is the imbalanced part, we need to ignore this. Now after this, as you can see, this is again a balanced parenthesis, and this is kind of a subpart of this balance parenthesis. So basically, this output holds all the uh, possible balance parentheses that exist within this input. And after this, you need to find out the maximum sequence of a balance parenthesis. What is the length of the maximum sequence of a balance parenthesis? Okay, so we move ahead. We can start doing the code. We implement a function find max balance parenthesis. This accept input str. So for this, what we will do, we will utilize stack. We keep on appending whenever we encounter star opening bracket. We keep on appending it to the stack, and whenever we encounter the closing bracket, we will check what is the content of our stack. We will pop basically whatever was the content in our stack. If our stack is already empty, then that is a HK, that is this condition, basically that is an outlier. But in else block, if we if after doing the if there is some element in the stack, and after doing the pop, if we reach if we encounter the situation wherein uh, in the overall stack is being empty, then that is to be considered as a balanced parenthesis. It will make much more sense when I start writing the code. So stack is initialized as an empty list. We need to have a start pointer. So the start pointer begins with 0, right? So let me call this as start pointer. So here we begin with for char in input str. Here we do if char equal to opening bracket, and we need to use this syntax because we also need to have a index pointer. If this is there, then we can directly append this to our stack, whatever was the char value, right? Now in the else block, what we need to check, if stack. If this condition is not there in the else block, so basically what has happened, our flow has iterated uh, till here, and at this particular frame, while doing there was nothing to be popped out to basically do any pop operation, or basically our stack was empty and still we encounter a closing bracket. So in such a case, we need to ignore this and we need to take the next element into consideration. So over here, the reset condition will be stack is equal to idx plus 1, whatever was the index, idx plus 1. Okay, sorry, start pointer will be idx plus 1, and your stack actually will become empty. Okay, now in if stack, what we will do, we will do the pop operation. So whatever opening bracket was inserted will keep on popping up. Now we check if not stack. So basically, this is indicating to this condition. We kept on appending whenever we encounter opening bracket. Then whenever we start getting the closing bracket, we kept on popping. So if stack was true, now we did stack dot pop till here, and if not stack, this condition was not met, our iteration will move ahead. Now at this particular time, our whole stack will become empty at this particular time, right? So over here, we should consider this case as a balance parenthesis, and this needs to be inserted in our result list. So we will append this input str of start pointer. This is why we are using the start pointer, and we go up to the idx plus 1 because it will go up to n minus 1, right? So we need, from start pointer we need all of the character element up and until this idx. So that is why we have written this, and that's about it. We can return this. We can call this function input str is equal to this, and we can call this. Okay, this is how we are getting the complete thing. Now in some variations, what is expected from us is, uh, you do not need to give the sequence, you need to get the count of the maximum balance parenthesis. So in this case, our return would look like, for our demo purpose I'll still print this. Now what I can do, I can do sorted, right? So this will reach at its end location, and then I can do minus 1, and I can simply return the length. Okay, yeah. So that's it for this session.